Hello, everyone. Welcome to All Things Nerdy Podcast. We got 30 topics today, so let's get started with Jason J.
Uh, I'm on your left on my side. And we
Better.
also have Tyler, aka the Dreaded Shadow. Ben, aka B Major, may join a bit later because he is having food. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I have been doing a lot of research on the first topic. And I am excited for this year's event. And that event in question is Halloween Horror Nights 2025. And last time we talked about it in the podcast, we now have all of the confirmed IPs that's going to be at both Orlando and Hollywood, and I'm going to do a recap for those who missed out on the past few episodes. But so for our IPs this year, we are having Five Nights at Freddy's, which was requested for years. And back in June, it was teased that it was going to come to the event, but it was not confirmed onto how. And in late July, it was confirmed it is going to be a house. And we are also having Fallout, which a fun piece of trivia about Fallout is that it is based off of the Amazon show, which is based off of the Amazon game, which means that it is the first Amazon collaboration that we are seeing at Halloween Horror Nights. Because we've seen them collaborate with Netflix for Stranger Things and The Haunting of Hill House. And then and we're seeing Jason Universe, which is the first time we're seeing Jason Voorhees at the event in 10 years. Not, and no, I am not counting the Terror Tram from 2017. And we are having Damian Leone's Terrifier, which is going to be based off of all three movies, which is going to be the most gruesome house in Halloween Horror Nights history. And we are also having the Wyatt Six from WWE, which is the first WWE collaboration that we are seeing in 25 years. And I'm happy for the WWE fans that we're getting WWE at the event again. And and for the Wyatt Six, it's going to be focused on the stories that Bray Wyatt has made and the origin stories on how the Wyatt Six became a thing. But the only thing I would say is controversial is that for the food booth for Orlando and for the banner for the house, they used AI generated art, which they were done dirty with that.
Yeah, I was.
Hang on a second. What's up?
I need you to check those keys.
Which keys?
Check
Okay.
keys.
Yes, the Johnny turn on.
I got a bit distracted. What's happening, bro? Oh, he's just turning on lights. Okay.
And Bro's like, oh. Oh.
Okay, so there is some Steam keys that I have. Alright, so I'm gonna use the Steam keys later because I don't want to get sidetracked. Nevertheless, on socials, it was confirmed that we're seeing Chainsaw Man at Halloween Horror Nights Hollywood at the DreamWorks Theater. Check this out.
Oh my.
Yes, sir, bro. And here's the thing. I called it we were gonna get Chainsaw Man. The Matrix is real. I predicted that shit.
Oh my. Like, I mean, it's all man, bro.
The fact that we got Chainsaw Man at Halloween Horror Nights before GTA 6.
Bro,
Let
that's
alone
wild.
in California. That is fucking insane. And you want to know what would be a good anime house if we were to see an anime house at HHN in America, Danganronpa.
Mm,
That would be really good. B would flip his shit. I bet you he would want to go to the event if that happens.
yeah.
And this IP is exclusive to Hollywood, but we are getting Poltergeist for the first time since 2018. And despite the fact that I haven't seen the movie, I'm excited for it. And we are getting Blumhouse for this year's Terror Trend to celebrate the 15th anniversary of the studio, which they're changing things up a bit, which I'm happy to see them do that. So I'm pretty sure that this is going to be an improvement to last year, because we're going to see Black Phone 2, Megan, The Purge, Insidious, and The Exorcist Believer. Bro, I am excited to see Insidious, bro. Which, speaking of Insidious, that's gonna be a horror movie night for Horror Game Season Cinema later this year for those who is in the Buddy server. And for scare zones that we are getting at Hollywood, I'm gonna read the descriptions. Chainsaw clowns. A lot of people are terrified of clowns. Well, we decided to give chainsaws to an entire troop of evil clowns. You're welcome. And then we have Noche de Brujas, which is the Night of Witches in Spanish. Evil cacking witches from Latin American legends will hunt you and snarse you with dark enchantments. It's the night of the witches. And then we have the return of Murder of Crows from 2024. You foolishly ventured into a massive crow's nest. Now the fearsome flock will defend its territory by descending upon you a feathered rage and pecking your bones clean. And then the last scare zone that has been confirmed. Carnival of Carnage. Carnivals in town step right up and enter a seedy sideshow with murderous clowns. Make your horrified screams a part of the show. And we also have The Purge Dangerous Waters, which we first saw this in 2023. Which is basically like a water show that's Purge themed. And I'm gonna do a recap for HHN Orlando. And for the original houses for Hollywood, we're getting Monstros 3, The Ghosts of Latin America, and Scarecrow music by Slash. And speaking of Scarecrow, we got the return of Scarecrow the Reaping at Universal Horror Unleashed, which we're going to get into that later.
This year's looking very cram-packed with content, ain't it?
Yeah, this year is packed with content for people. So, we're gonna do a recap on the original houses for Orlando, and then do a recap on the scare zones and the new street experiences and some shows. So, the first original house recap is El Artista, a Spanish haunting. In 19th century Spain, a tortured artist moves into an isolated country manor for inspiration, but the art comes alive and possesses him. So this is going to be a ghost story house, to where there's an artist that has been looking for inspiration to do some work, but there are some ghosts that are inside the art of previous artists who moved in to that country manor in question. And I am honestly excited for that, because it's going to be a beautiful house. My second most anticipated original, Hatchet and Chains, Demon Bounty Hunters. In this old west town, all hell is breaking loose. Red hot lava demons are trying to possess everyone, melting everything in their path. It's going to be a badass demonic Wild West house. And then this was confirmed to be a comedy house. Dolls, Let's Play Dead. Not my most anticipated, not because I'm not afraid of dolls, it's just more so of dolls are not really my type of thing when it comes to comedy horror, but if it's taken seriously, then that's when I'm like,
If
yeah,
it's like
dolls are good.
Annabelle,
Dolls, Let's Play Dead. You're about to become doll-sized and be hunted by toys that have been burnt, melded, and stitched together by a twisted little girl. And then Grave of Flesh, which is going to be an intense house, and fun fact, it's going to smell like soil throughout the house. So it's going to feel like you're being buried, and it's going to be claustrophobic. Welcome to your funeral, where things are about to go from bad to worse. You'll enter a grave and then the underworld, where flesh eaters who feed on the dead will hunt you for all eternity. And then the last original house that was confirmed, and this is gonna be based, and this is gonna be a Norse mythology winter-based house. Galgan Monsters of the North. In a remote northern village, a wicked being rises from the dead, bringing a horde of monsters and demons from the fords to wreak havoc on the townspeople. You'll face icy horned-winged and wolfish fiends that gradually merge into one giant horror. Then you'll try to escape the belly of the beast. It is fucking exciting, bro. And now we're at the scare zones. So the first scare zone, which is going to be at the front of Universal Studios, is the origins of horror. Enter a decaying conservatory of twisted vines where artists carve tributes to Halloween Horror Nights 34. You'll encounter monstrous crows, gargoyles, and more. And then we have Masquerade, A Dance with Death. I'm not going to read the description because it's basically a ball with vampires. And then we have A Cat Lady of Crooked Lane. The Cat Lady of Crooked Lane, I should say, excuse me. Travel down a spooky, winding path to a mysterious home where trick-or-treaters are transformed into feral felines. Be careful or you'll be next. So in other words, they're being transformed into cats. And then we have Mutations, Toxic 20s. In a 1920s neighborhood, a BuzzCon truck with radioactive cargo crashes into a mobster getaway car, sending the city into a toxic pandemonium. And then we have two street experiences, which we're going to have Mel's Dying Zombies, which we're going to have zombies about around Mel's Drive-In, which is Mel's Die-In during Halloween Horror Nights. And Club Horror, which is pretty much going to be like a Halloween-themed club. And for shows, we have two. Nightmare Fuel, Circus of Decay. This once vibrant circus has festered into an unending nightmare. It's a sinister spectacle of pyro-aerialists and illusions. And then we have the return of a lagoon show. Hauntophonic, A Ghoulish Journey. A ghost story is rising from its watery grave to haunt the Universal Studios lagoon, featuring towering water screens and eerie music. I'm not gonna lie, this is exciting. Like, Halloween Horror Nights this year is going to be a peak year.
yes, it was very jam-packed, full of crazy content.
Yeah, and the best part is that there's gonna be something for everyone. And the fact that I predicted that we were gonna get an anime coming to HHN, that is insane.
Hmm.
I was like, if we get a horror anime, I honestly think it's either gonna be Death Note or Chainsaw Man. I predicted it was gonna be Chainsaw Man. If you guys haven't watched Chainsaw Man, I would highly recommend that anime. It's really good.
Especially if you like protagonists that like the booba.
Yeah, like, he is the most relatable protagonist that I have seen in an anime.
That bro is like, what is my motive? All right, let's find one.
Yeah.
Boobs.
Yeah. Uh, Alright, so there's two drink collaborations that I do want to talk about before we get into Horrors Unleashed, which is that which the first one I do want to talk about is that Angry Orchard is having a collaboration with Jason Universe during Halloween Horror Nights. Which I'm not gonna lie, I actually do want to try the Jason Universe Angry Orchard at some point because I'm actually interested, and plus I do love Angry Orchards. Like, at the time, you saw me have one and it was delicious. Like, that was my first drink because at the time, for context for the audience out there, Tyler, along with two other members of the Buddies, John A.K. Blind Tech, and Stormio, went to a bowling alley called Pen Chasers for my 21st birthday. And I'm not gonna lie, I was happy that the Floridians got the chance to meet each other in person. And next time when we group up together, we should have a group photo. Because that was the only thing that we were not able to do, unfortunately. And after we were
Yeah,
done
we were
with
just
some
too busy having fun.
Yeah, after we were done bowling, we pretty much played some arcade games, and I managed to get this Pokemon on card deck, which there was like a 16th one that I threw in there, but... And I have a funny story about this Victini one. So, as I was strolling around my neighborhood for exercise reasons, I noticed that there was a random Pokemon card laying on a sidewalk, and it was still in a good shape, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take this home with me. So it was a funny coincidence that happened. So here was what I got. Or better yet, I have an idea. I'm gonna turn this bad boy on. Studio mode. Bop. 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 Alright, so. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's there. So, there was an escape rope, a Scraggy, an Onyx. Oh, shit. Hang on.
Yeah. Put it. Yeah, maybe do it sideways a bit.
Yeah.
A little more sideways. Yeah. There we go.
A... Two energies, a Slowbro, a Nest Ball, Lance, Mankey, Pot Helmet, a Bolton, and this was the best pull that I've gotten, let alone for my first pull. So this might be the beginning of my Pokemon addiction. Abomasnow.
Crocalor.
Yeah, Crocolore, and Crossless's Experiment, I want to say.
Full res.
And Audino. Which, that was honestly a really good pull, let alone from a deck that I got out of, I don't want to say it's necessarily a claw machine, it was like a marble machine to where it gives you prizes with enough pressure. And I got this on the first try, too, which was something I was genuinely surprised about.
I mean, hey, it was just in your favor.
Yeah, it was birthday boy luck at the time.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was for sure.
And for the record, with the camera that I had turned on temporarily, we use it for Dungeons and Dragons. Which, speaking of, we usually have our Dungeons and Dragons sessions every Sunday. And, of course, back to what was planned for podcast topics, there's another collaboration that I do want to talk about that Universal is having, which, Fanta is collaborating with Halloween Horror Nights, and
Mhm.
there is 5 flavors that they did, which they didn't want to do anything too crazy with the flavors. They just wanted to give the cans some decoration for the collaboration. But there's one that is bottled. So, we're gonna start off with Chucky because he's the only one who's not on a can, which he's on a bottle instead, which you get fruit punch if you get the Chucky one.
Ooh.
And as for what you get on the cans, you get Michael Myers gives you pineapple, Megan gives you lemon, the Grabber from Black Phone gives you strawberry, and Freddy Fazbear gives you orange. I don't have to say what franchise he's from. He's well known from where he's coming from.
Suddenly, that one ignorant kid is like, "Hey, well, I don't know what Freddy is. I don't know." Suddenly, like, goes down to him, is like, "Enough, you freaking uneducated fool!"
And then they notice Michael Myers and they just be cringe, being like, "It's the guy from Fortnite." Just shut up. That shit is cringe. It is old. Hey, babe.
Ooh.
You're 20 minutes late, but it's better than missing out.
I am here. Hello, my
Can you
friends.
turn on your camera, please?
Hold on, give me a second.
At least I said
What?
please.
That is true.
He
One
said, "Give
second.
you a second." It's been 5.
Man, fuck you. By second, he
Listen,
means a minute.
listen.
And also, be admitted, he's a furry on Blue Sky, so he lost against the allegations earlier this week.
To be fair,
Look
what
at his
VTuber is not a furry?
face! Look at his face! P was pissed. Alright.
Horseshoe crab. He's got a heart for a butt.
He's got a
Wow.
heart for a butt. I'm quoting that when this episode comes out. Anyways, you are on time for the 4th topic.
Ooh, alright. Let's see, what topics
Yeah.
are we working with today?
Yeah, we already got the Halloween Horror Night stuff covered. Which, I'm not gonna lie, this year is going to be packed. There's gonna be something for everyone. And you missed out on what I said. You wanna know what was confirmed?
What?
Chainsaw Man is coming to Hollywood.
Nice.
Bro, I am excited for it, man.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Ooh.
So, Universal released a year-round event called Horrors Unleashed, which the first location is at Las Vegas, Nevada. And they didn't post a whole lot, but they were like, "Hey man, we understand that the hype wasn't fully there for you guys, but we assure you it's gonna be worth it."
Nice.
Yeah, so we already confirmed Scarecrow the Reaping, which is an original, is coming to this year's Horror Unleashed. The other 3 houses that we're getting is The Exorcist Believer, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and Universal Monsters.
Yeah.
And as somebody who is a fan of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is what's going to be my most anticipated. But I have a feeling that it's going to change every year because, which I honestly think would be a good thing that if that ends up being the case. That way there's like something for everyone, being like, hey, if you missed out, you can always look back at content that we've invited content creators to record stuff for. Like, for example, Five Fires the Cali Bay from Five Fires made like a video to where there was like a preview night, I want to say.
Okay, that's interesting.
And we pretty much have every classic Universal monster for Universal Monsters.
I have a
Nice.
question.
What's up?
If we go to that event and we see Leatherface, what would you do if a little kid saw Leatherface and be like, "Oh, it's the guy from Fortnite"?
I would just tell the kid that he's cringe.
Just shout.
How dare you remind me that Leatherface is in Fortnite?
I did not want to think about that. Fuck you, man.
I completely forgot it was in
He looks so
Fortnite.
bad in the game, bro.
It looks bad.
That's why I didn't get him.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And Kevin MacLeod has been making music for a long time, but the part that's controversial about it was that it's AI generated music.
Oh. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it honestly sucks to know that it was AI generated, but that was something that I did not know about.
AI can generate these nuts in their mouth.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, I think he made Darkest Child. Yep, he did.
Mm,
Darkest
that
Child is
sucks.
honestly good when it comes to the horror soundtracks that he made, but it honestly sucks to know that his music is AI generated.
Bruh.
Yeah, definitely a big bruh. And Dead by Daylight, there's some big news that I do want to give some awareness about. For those who's been living under a rock, Dead by Daylight is having a collaboration with The Walking Dead. And our survivors are Michonne and Rick. We do not have a killer, which would be a pain in the ass to think of, unless if you want to go for a Whisperer or a Raider.
Yeah.
Question: do we have Rick Grimes?
Yes. That was the Rick that I was referring to.
Mm.
And we also have Daryl as a skin.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ricky Dicky, Dog Grimes.
And they also have like a perk to where you can like use like some sort of smoke bomb to where you can escape from the killer, which I honestly think would be pretty useful.
Yeah, I could see that being pretty useful.
Yep.
Depending
And
on how big like how big the circle is.
yeah, it's not like crazy big, but it is enough to like make sure that you can
Disorient them. It's enough to disorient them,
disorient
basically.
them, or you can also break their ankles. You can pull a Corey Kenshin
Interesting.
saying, "Get your ankles broke, boy."
Straight up go weave, weave.
Yeah, pretty much.
We've
And I'm gonna be honest with you, this pisses me off when I think about it. YouTube has been under a lot of controversy with its AI age verification.
I agree. It is so
AI's
bad.
taking over.
It is so bad. This is like if you're gonna do AI, this is not the way to do it.
No, it is not. And
You
plus
do
the
not do
moderate.
AI to try to make an algorithm based on what you're watching and saying, oh, you're watching too many kid stuff. You're a kid. No. That's so stupid.
Yeah, it is just stupid. Like, whoever thought of that idea, they deserve to get the lawsuit because they've lost $30,000
30
because
million.
they did something illegal. Like, they were violating the privacy of not just adults, also the privacy of children.
Yeah,
And they
it was just
used
really,
the
it's just a mess.
And they use the, oh, we're protecting the kids excuse. No, we're not buying that shit. We're
No,
also not
no.
buying that excuse because fuck the Online Safety Act.
Like, you say it's about protecting the children. Fuck you. No, it's not.
Yeah, no, it is not about
Hey,
protecting the kids.
protecting
It
your
is
own
about
school.
control. And you fucking know it.
Yes.
Accept the fact that you're being called out. If nobody wants it, get rid of this bullshit.
Yeah, they need to slow it down, get rid of it, start anew. If not, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing that makes
Really
the
good.
internet censorship worse, which I'm pretty sure, yep, it's one of the topics. We're gonna get to that later. And Spotify has also, like, did the same thing for YouTube, to where they're gonna ask you for your ID. But for Spotify, if you refuse to give your ID, they're going to deactivate your account and then delete it 3 months later. That's how
Yeah,
bad it
that's
is.
such bullshit. That one's bullshit. So I can't wait to get the notification on my phone that says, "Hey, we need you to verify that you're over this age, that you can actually listen to the music. Otherwise, we're gonna deactivate your account." And I'm gonna be like, "No," because Spotify is what I use. I love using Spotify. It's so good.
Yeah, I use YouTube Music
It
because I
was.
have
It
YouTube
was good.
Premium.
YouTube
I don't have
Music?
YouTube. I
I
don't have
do
YouTube.
YouTube Music.
And did you guys know that Twisted Metal's having a season 2?
I did. I actually saw the trailer for that like earlier this week, last week. I think it was earlier this week.
Yeah, I haven't watched the show because I don't have Peacock, but I've been hearing good things about it.
Yeah, I don't have Peacock, so I can't watch it, but I've been hearing good things too.
Yeah, like
I do also
when I
not have
start using
Peacock.
Peacock, that
You're
is something
1%.
that I would 100% be down to watch. And there's some unfortunate news about another streaming service that we're gonna get into later. Mudahar, some ordinary gamer, when he says he's an engineer, he's lying to you. He's a fraud, and he's been under controversy for it. And he says that YouTube is not his job, and yet he makes a shit ton of content on YouTube.
Hey, just be glad he ain't like one of those YouTubers that was like, "Hey, what's up, guys? Here's this video," and then straight up 5 months later, "Hey guys, it's been a while," and it's like, "Yeah, a while."
Yeah, for those who doesn't
Yeah.
know who Some Ordinary Gamer is, the best way I can describe him is that he's basically the Indian Moist Critical. And from when we were calling out AI, do you want to know something funny that DreamWorks did?
But
In the end of the credits for The Bad Guys 2, they were saying that if anybody was to use AI on their work, they're gonna get into legal trouble for it. They basically said, fuck AI. W DreamWorks right there.
Ooh.
The fact that DreamWorks said, hey, fuck the AI artists. If you use our work, we're going to sue you. Honestly, that is a good way to approach AI because and DreamWorks, you have my respect for being against AI.
I need to see this actually. I don't even know what it says. I've never seen this.
There's an article that Narrowfurs posted in the movie/TV channel.
Oh, in the server?
Yes. I'm gonna pull up the article on my phone. And it's an IGN article, too. Okay. So, this is what the AI articles.
There it is.
So, this is what the article says. DreamWorks has included a warning in the Bad Guys 2 credits that makes it clear that the film should not be used to train AI, as the future of artificial intelligence warps and becomes uncertain for creatives. DreamWorks included a clause at the end of the credits for the film that lets the viewers know that it cannot be used to train AI, and if it is, lawyers will come knocking. That's why I said that if anybody was to use AI on anything DreamWorks related, they're gonna get sued for it.
So no AI Shrek.
Yeah, no AI Shrek.
Oh, hell yes! Dude! Okay. Nice, nice.
Honestly, that is a good way to approach that.
Absolutely, I agree.
So that's why they're delaying Shrek 5 again.
Yeah, because there were some people that were
Mhm.
trying to make Shrek even worse by using AI, saying that the design that they did was not good. Which, speaking of Shrek 5, it got delayed to June 2027 because it was originally going to be for December 2026.
Yeah, and then they
Let
made it
them,
another half a year later until it
yeah.
comes
Let
out.
let them make the character designs look good, like the old school like the old animations. We don't need this fancy new animation. It does not look good. Go back to the original. It looks perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Also, probably they're tweaking the story a little bit. I don't know. Because people literally saw one trailer and are like, oh, we already know what the plot is. So maybe they're gonna do something different.
And there
Yeah,
are some
they
people's.
might do the Sonic treatment.
And Shrek fans are concerned about the fact that it's going to be a multiverse movie, which I don't think that's going to be the case.
I think be a multiple.
Isn't Shrek already a multiverse thing for fairy tales?
No, those are parodies.
Yeah, they're just
Yeah,
parodies.
but
Unless if there were parodies written in the book that it's based off of, then maybe.
but they're all different stories and different perspectives and all the different princesses and all this other shit, like fairy tale creatures and shit and all that. They're all from different things, but they were all in Shrek. I know it's a parody, but still.
That's a good argument.
Mhm.
And Magic the Gathering is having a Fallout collaboration.
It's a T60 power armor.
Again?
I wouldn't be surprised if there is. Like,
Hmm.
last time we talked about
Hold
Magic
on.
the Gathering having a collaboration, it was Final Fantasy.
I think this collab already happened.
It's either happening or it's already happened.
Either or.
Yeah.
It's happening now, and boom.
Like, I'm honestly genuinely surprised that we're having a Fallout Magic the Gathering collab. Because
Magic the Gathering Fallout released March 8th, 2024.
I guess it's just a thing for Arena? Because we saw Final Fantasy in Magic the Gathering Arena, which, speaking of, when the time comes, I'm gonna make a comeback when we have the rematch.
I will await your challenge for when the time comes.
Yeah, sure. Or watch me kick your ass again, you furry.
Aren't you both furries?
I will make you eat your words, boy.
Homie. Homie.
What's that piece of plastic to my metal?
The fact that you said that.
Anyways, Magic the Gathering is getting a brand new collab sometime within the next month or so, and I believe it's Avatar: The Last Airbender.
That would be sick if that was to happen.
Yes,
And
yes, it
this
is
is
actually.
proof B said he's a furry.
Uh huh. I said that because I lost it there. But yeah, Magic the
No
Gathering,
takesy
Avatar: The
backy.
Last.
No takey
Nope,
backsies.
nope. But the Avatar: The Last Airbender Magic the Gathering set releases November 21st of this year,
Oh damn.
and
Oh,
the boosters displays, the booster boxes, are already going for over $1,000 for the pre-sale. For the pre-sale, already over $1,000.
and they're not even out.
They're not even out for another 3 months.
Yeah, do you want to know?
And
Yeah. So does the name Pedro Pascal ring a bell?
a
Yeah,
little
I
bit.
know who
Yeah.
that is.
Yeah. So
I saw his
yeah,
movies.
yeah. After Fantastic
Oh,
Four,
Pedro,
yeah, Pedro Pascal. And
one
the
that played
last
Mr.
movie that we've
Fantastic,
seen him be
right?
in is the new Fantastic Four, and I've been hearing people say that it's better than the old one, which has me sold.
I
And
admit
Wait, have you
he
not seen it?
did a good role on that. I prefer the thing from 2005 than the new thing.
that is a
This,
controversial take because he looks so bad in the old movie.
I mean, not the 2005 one, not that bad. I think the other two prior to him and the 2015 one, those were worse.
So, Pedro Pascal, he's like the internet has like been on his ass for being a weirdo because like he's he does have anxiety. Yes, I get that, but the he's been grouping women, but which I don't understand why he does that as a way to calm his anxiety down. Like I understand that they consent to it, but here's the thing. Some of the women that consent to that are married, so they're probably cheating on their partner. It's either that or they're poly. But I'm leaning
I don't
towards her
think.
being a
Um,
cheater.
yeah, no, I don't think they're poly, bro.
Nope.
I don't
Like, I
think they're
don't
poly.
even know a celebrity who's poly, bro, so.
Yeah, there's a reason why poly relationships are almost non-existent. It's because they almost never work.
Yeah, no, like, I have no plans on
Hmm.
being in a poly relationship because,
Hey,
and for
if they asked me
those,
to be in a poly relationship, I would say
yeah,
fuck
props
each
to those
other.
who can
Yeah,
tolerate poly relationships, but they're not for me.
they're not for a lot of people. I'll let you know. They're not for a lot of people for a lot of good reasons.
Yeah. And Spirit Halloween had a virtual opening for the flagship location as a way to make up for canceling the in-person grand opening.
Mm.
And let me tell you, the Subway theme for this year looks so fucking good.
I'm so excited. I literally on my way to work earlier this week. The location in my town has been moved in the same strip mall area to 3 different buildings over the past 5 years. They have now finally decided to go into where the old Navy was. Um, and their banner is already all hung up and their sign is ready to go. So I'm excited for when Halloween season comes around the corner.
Yeah, it's
Very
technically
soon,
already
very
here
excited.
if you think about it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, 2 months away for October, and we're already out of like everyone's going back to
Here's the
school, and everyone is already going to September very soon. So
here's the thing. When it's August and September, it's Summerween. A combination of summer and Halloween is why I say that.
Yes. Yes, Gravity Falls.
Are you saying I did a Gravity Falls reference?
Uh, yeah.
I did not know I did that, but alright.
Yeah. No, there's a whole episode of Gravity Falls about that.
Yeah, and Yeah, Markiplier was under allegations, but has proven his innocence of using AI. Like, there was like a bit where he used from 4 years ago to where he used Chat GPT to prove that AI can be stupid at times, and
Oh.
some of his fans were pissed at him for using AI, and then he cleared his innocence.
A couple of YouTubers I know have tried
Here's the
that.
thing.
We did not get a good look at it.
Okay, it was a Google image of Ben
Shadow,
Grimm.
how dare you?
Here's
So
the
here's the
thing.
thing.
Tyler, I'm
Shows a
gonna bitch
photo of
slap you
the
next
thing.
time I see you.
Seriously, please do. Or wait until Sunday so we can bitch slap him in session.
That
I
would be
mean,
funny.
I will do it. I will bitch slap you.
We don't.
I open you with welcome cheeks.
I open you with welcome cheeks. We should put that on a shirt. That'd be funny.
I open you to welcome cheeks. I welcome you to open
Welcome-
cheeks is probably what you should have said. But still,
I love
that doesn't sound good.
I mean, I tap my cheeks.
that
Oh my
almost
God.
top. That almost tops the I'm
Stomach
about to
crack.
bust by the information you gave me.
Oh,
And it's
Oh my
honestly
God.
sad to see this happen, but Nickelodeon is shutting down.
no more
We lost
SpongeBob.
another one.
No
We
more
lost
SpongeBob.
another one. No. So these
I
channels are
love
still
how
around.
we
They're
all
just
did like a salute. Like, goodbye
so
to our
these channels are still
childhood.
around. They're just not making any new shows. Basically,
Yeah.
first it was Cartoon Network, then it was Disney Channel, now Nickelodeon. It's the end of an era. It's the end of an era.
It's the end
Finally,
of the
SpongeBob died.
2020s childhood era, bro. Wait, no, sorry,
Bro,
2000s
SpongeBob
childhood
finally
era.
dies. That's
Good thing I
crazy.
corrected myself, but it sucks to see that it's going
Where
away.
are we going from here now? Where will we go for the kids to have nostalgia?
Paramount.
And don't you dare say streaming services.
I mean, he did. He just did.
I
Paramount
just
He
said a
did.
studio.
I know.
I didn't say a streaming service. I
Paramount
just said
Plus.
a studio.
That is true. That is
They
true.
could
That's
make
a
a
studio
Paramount
for
channel.
me.
For now.
Yeah. Did you guys know that Invincible is having a fighting game?
I did. I saw the trailer.
Bro, I am excited for it. Like,
Interested.
bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. Omni-Man might be my main. Like, he
I love
looks.
how people say he's gonna be
Mortal
my,
Kombat junkie.
but you don't even know how he actually plays, and then you actually start playing them and like, oh, this guy actually sucks.
Suddenly, he does a special move from Mortal Kombat with Omni-Man, where he has the train scene.
Funny you. Have you. If you've seen season 1, do you remember that one time to where he was like fighting the Flaxians?
Oh yeah, where he's like, this planet
Bro, he's
isn't
having
yours.
that for a super move, bro. It looks so sick. And the fact that we have the voice actors from the show in the game, which is the fun part. But there's like a small change that they're making with the lore between Invincible and Omni-Man, which is that Omni-Man left Earth because he thought Mark was not going to get his superpowers. And then after he learns that he does, he comes back to conquer it. So Nolan was not there to see Mark grow up during the events of Invincible Versus.
Doesn't that mean he didn't train for his powers, therefore he's much weaker?
Either that or he was trained by someone else.
Yeah, but if that's the thing, who else would teach him unless they
Immortal.
have similar powers? I mean, yeah, there's Immortal,
Yeah,
but then
Immortal would make the most sense if you think about it.
Yeah, but wait. So at what point did he leave? Was it before he already killed the Guardians of the Globe, or is he going to do it after he comes back after realizing his son has powers? How
Oh,
is it
that's
going
a
to
good
work out?
prediction right there, bro. That is a good prediction. Just like,
Because he kills the Guardians of the
Mhm.
Globe to weaken Earth's defenses for the conquering.
we don't know yet,
So,
but that
so
is a
yeah, but
good
that's, no, it
prediction.
was proven in the show that that's why he did it. It was because to help the conquering of the Viltrumites to Earth, because the Guardians of the Globe were kind of, the most threatening thing on the planet at the time.
Yeah. And my prediction is that they're going to die after Omni-Man comes back, and then Invincible is going to go ape shit against Omni-Man. And then the new Guardians of the Globe are going to be, alright, bring that ass.
Mm-hmm.
And TikTok is not in a good state again.
Mm-mm. Nope, not at all. It sucks.
Here's the unfortunate part about it. In 2026, American users are no longer going to have access to it because the US government is making a app called M2, which is their version of TikTok, but it's going to be exclusive to the US just as a way to track its citizens, which I am against that.
It's also probably going to be a propaganda machine, so there's something to look forward to as well.
It's gonna be like EA all over again.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Usually we
No,
don't talk about
absolutely.
politics, but with this situation, we're making it an exception.
Gonna have to on this one. It's very political oriented.
Yeah. Like, it got banned back in January, and it just sucks to see that we're losing TikTok again in America.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna start the next topic with 3 words. Fuck collective shout.
Oh yes, 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 absolutely yes.
Yeah, so why I'm saying fuck collective shout is because they were under a lot of controversy for forcing big payment in systems like Visa, MasterCard, and PayPal, and other stuff to force Steam and itch.io to ban a lot of porn games from their systems. The rape part I understand because I am against rape, but incest, if you're into that, good for you. It's just not for me. And sexual torture, if they consent to being sexually tortured, I don't know how to feel about that, but go on.
Masochism.
Pretty much.
Just yeah.
It's
But
just
they are also making them limit and possibly deny purchases that you make as well.
stupid.
So
And the
yeah.
and the
Also,
and the thing that's terrifying to think about is that anybody who speaks out against them, they could like collaborate with authorities to get gamers arrested, which is the controversial part. Like if somebody needs to shut this company down because the thing that's controversial about them behind the scenes is that they support the movie Cuties, which is a known child porn movie about underage girls twerking, but they are against porn games. There's pedophilia behind the scenes. That's why I'm saying they need to get shut down.
mhm.
Question: if they're removing porn games and you have some in your library, shouldn't you get money back?
Yes.
Because if they're full dead ass like removing it off like a clean slate, like if you already purchased it and own it, the board game, and just give the money back.
And here's the thing. MasterCard tried to gaslight gamers, but they were caught red-handed lying, saying that they had no involvement. They did.
Liar. Yeah.
I
And
like it.
PayPal. And as of right now, you currently cannot pay for games on Steam with PayPal.
And here's one thing I'll say, and again, I'm not somebody who likes to talk politics, and I'm not somebody who likes this individual, but the one thing that Donald Trump did was that he saved gaming by making a sign saying, hey, you cannot. If anybody purchases their games, they bought it fair and square, so therefore, we don't want our payment systems to get into any type of trouble, and they cannot be denied for it.
Basically, the opposite of the Switch 2.
Yes.
Wow.
And
If
Logan
only they did that. Too.
Paul is going bankrupt.
Good.
Yeah, honestly, fucking good.
He kind of deserved it.
Yeah, and here's the
With
thing.
all the
You want to
shit that
know
he's been doing
how
the
he
past
got
couple of years, he
bankrupt?
kind of deserves it.
You want to know how he got
Gambling?
bankrupt? Nope.
No, it's Pokemon cards.
No, it's not Pokemon cards. He lost
What?
all of
Okay.
his money from when he tried to sue CoffeeZilla. He said, nope, I'm suing you for all the people you scammed.
Hmm.
And then he got Uno reversed, huh?
It's like, oh, you want to sue me? Fuck you.
Yeah.
Uno reversed,
Honestly,
bitch.
Logan Paul deserves to get bankrupt for all of his current and past controversies.
Yeah. Money can really do you in depending on the person you become with it.
Exactly.
Because he became horrible when he got more money. Therefore, you lose money.
Like, if I had the fun, like, if
Goes
I
around,
had
comes around.
that much funds, I would, like, probably spend it on making content. Not necessarily YouTube content, more so of content for gamers to enjoy. Pretty much, like, make video games, make shows, make movies. You get the idea.
I would do that and then put money in savings.
Exactly. Which, speaking of, B really needs to get back into Tengu the Twilight.
I do. It's a problem. I know. Soon, hopefully.
Speaking of the Mirror Gate
Okay,
universe,
yeah.
guess what I'm working on?
Investigator's Revenge.
Yes, that's it. When's it coming out?
It's coming out this October. Right?
It's either coming out October 20th or March 14th, depending on time management.
Gotcha. Right.
And
I
if
was
it
like,
comes out March
sometime in October.
14th, if it comes out March 14th, it is going to be in celebration of the 5th anniversary of the Mirror Gate universe. And if it comes out October 20th, then that's going to be the first Mindstorm Creations horror story to be made, let alone be released for Halloween.
Mm.
Because Scrapper and Ghost was a Christmas present for the Mindstorm Creations community last year. Why are you raising your hand?
Can I change one of the topics because we already went over one of them earlier in this video? While we were talking about the DreamWorks calling out AI, we also talked about Shrek 5 getting delayed. Can I change the Shrek 5 one?
We're skipping the Shrek 5 one, so because we already talked about it. And Battlefield 6 has been having a bot situation.
That's not good. The game is still in pre-alpha though, beta, right?
Yeah. I'm honestly concerned for
That
that, but
makes
I hope they get it fixed soon.
My guess is that the only reason why there's a bot problem at the moment is just so they could help the players test out the game. I guarantee as soon as that game actually releases, the bots are going to be gone.
Yeah, the thing that's bad about the situation is that they're using bots to fill in empty lobbies.
Which is fine. Other games do that too.
Like, Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Great minds think alike, my friend.
Oh yeah, the brains are connected. They're converging.
They're merging.
They're merging together in a big old brain blast.
Yes, spear bomb.
Oh my god! Kaboom. Oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What did we do? What did we do?
It's a fake gun, obviously.
Obviously. Like, why were you laughing maniacally?
Why would you have a loaded gun in IRL in your own room?
It's a BB gun, bro.
Bitch blaster gun?
Yeah, I'm a virgin when it comes to real guns. Why are you laughing at me, bro?
No, it's because when I said what BB stands for.
Did you say big
Bitch
booty?
blaster. No, bitch blaster.
Oh my god. That's
Bitch blast.
the bitch blaster. We blast bitches for free here. Jokes aside, you want to know something that I'm excited about for 2027? We're getting part 3 of A Quiet Place.
Oh, nice.
And here's the
I was
thing.
happy.
I have not
It
seen
marks
that
the
series,
9th
but I've heard it's
anniversary
good.
of A Quiet Place when the time comes. Because the first movie came out in 2018.
Oh yeah, it would be 9 years. Holy crap.
There's 2 movies that I'm excited for that same year.
Sonic the Hedgehog 4 and Spaceballs 2.
You got it.
I memorized that ever since
I
you
am
told
very
me about it.
excited for Spaceballs.
B, you turn
Those
off your
are
camera,
2 of
bro.
the most. Yeah, you did.
I don't know if he did it on accident.
Hello? Ooh.
Yep, it was accident.
That was not intentional at all. I apologize for that.
You're all good, man.
You but
Do you wanna...
digital.
I am going to... I'm gonna let my actions do the talking when it comes to what I want to show you all.
Suddenly does Naruto poses.
Shut up. You see this? I reposted the photo of our four
yes.
shots.
Ah, yes. The infamous Instagram retweet feature. Repost, retweet, whatever.
Bro, mine looks
I-
crossed as hell.
Yeah, you look like a zombie on
I-
yours. And I'm gonna be right back.
Hello.
Cool.
If you guys
I
can
guess this
listen
means
to
we
the rest
can-
of the episode, that would be appreciated. I don't know how long I'm gonna be AFK for.
Cool. All right. The Instagram repost update is a really interesting update. I personally do not mind it. I think it's actually very cool. Very similar to TikTok's repost system. You could go into a video, you repost it to your own page, so the people that follow you could see that video. It's actually pretty cool. I don't know if it follows the exact same system as on TikTok.
It sounds
but
like the Facebook system.
yeah, it kind of does sound like the Facebook system. But I think it's a good update. I'm excited to see what my friends repost because I like seeing what they do. I totally don't stalk them sometimes on social media. I think maybe a little bit. But yeah. Next is probably the biggest piece of controversy we have to talk about tonight, and that is Roblox.
Burn.
And it
Burn Roblox.
boycott Roblox. Boycott it. Delete it. Do not play it. Let them lose money. Reason? Because they banned one of their content creators by the name of Schlep. Now Schlep is a vigilante for justice. He
He's
has
legit.
He's a hero, yes. He
Yes,
has
bro.
found and reported and successfully gotten multiple pedophiles off the platform. And you know what Roblox did to say thank you? Sent him a cease and desist.
Why would they do that to
I
someone
don't
that's getting rid of
know.
people they need to be getting rid of because they're
You know-
freaking weird, they're freaking pedophiles and shit, and he's actually getting rid
Mhm.
of them. And you thank
Yeah,
him with that?
and
Why would you do that?
you know what the worst part about this is too? They literally banned him because it quote unquote broke guideline regulations and threatened safety to its users. What?
Rage.
Enraged. So mad. So mad. You know how mad? Where's the buttons? So mad it makes me turn red with rage. Ah,
Join the dark side, and then
I
go
am
to
on the
the
dark
light
side.
again for slot.
Yeah, but it's just not a good um. It's just not good. They need to fix this pronto, and I don't know if they will. Um, but yeah, this is it's just really bad. I support Slep and his and the other things that he's been doing. Good job getting rid of those people. I feel so bad for you. I feel so bad for him. I hope he wins whatever lawsuit he is hoping to launch because seriously, that is seriously fucked up.
Yeah, like who cares if he's being a vigilante and all that? Like, bro, he's getting fucking weirdos off the platform that need to get the hell out of there. He's
Mhm.
being a hero for
Mhm.
justice. He's Batman.
He's Batman.
He's Batman.
He's Batman. Um, Next up on the list is something that I think Crazy would probably be able to explain a little bit more. But there is a possibility that the next Dead by Daylight collab will be the one, the only absolute horror movie. Friday the 13th. The fact that this is just a rumor means that it's not confirmed. We have no idea if this is actually coming. But it would be really freaking cool to play Jason Voorhees running around killing people. Especially considering that the Friday the 13th game went offline like a year and a half ago. So being able to play Jason Voorhees in a similar style game would be perfect. I would love that. And hopefully, if that is true, they release it sometime in October or maybe early November, because that's when I would see it happening. But if this does come true, I'm very much looking forward to it.
Question:
Yes.
what would you do if and bring the character in the game, right? But this is like the first hour of it being released, right? What would you do if they had a typo in his name and they named him Jason Foreskin?
How would they get? How the frick would they get foreskin from Voorhees?
I don't know, typos.
That's a lot of typos.
I mean, you never know. People
You
have.
never know. People make
Well,
mistakes.
I mean, if Fortnite can fuck up something like that, I think Dead by Daylight can.
Mhm.
All it
Yeah.
takes is one hiccup, and that typo is going to get auto corrected.
Mhm. Unless they don't use autocorrect for those, but you never know, they might.
If they do it and it happens, bro, I would be like laughing my rocker off.
Mhm. All right. The next topic was originally supposed to be the Shrek 5. However, because we already talked about that back during the DreamWorks calling out AI section, we're going to skip this. And I'm going to very quickly replace it with two very brief. We're not going to go over it for that one. Two very brief mini topics. Mini topic number one. PS5 prices are going up $50 for all their versions. Mini
Including
topic
the one
number
that ain't
two.
now.
Yeah, so PS5, PS5 Slim, digital version, and even the Pro version. They're all going up by $50, meaning the PS5 Pro is now a $750 console.
What have you done,
PS
Nintendo?
Yeah. The PS5 digital now is the exact same price as the
Normal.
Switch 2, as the Switch 2.
Yeah, like, bro,
Which
Nintendo.
was the same price as the normal version before.
Bro, do you think Nintendo's greed influenced the whole gaming economy?
No, I think it's the tariffs that Mr. President is imposing on multiple countries.
Well,
But
because it
also
started
maybe
with Nintendo increasing their prices with, like, when they announced the Switch 2 in their prices when it was first announced. It went from there to then they increased the prices of their older consoles. But before that, Microsoft decided to follow suit with some of their stuff, and now it's Sony. I think
you never
Nintendo
know.
started something they should never started.
Yeah, you never know. That could be the case. So the second mini topic we want to quickly go over, or at least I want to quickly go over, is Hollow Knight Silksong is finally coming out after 5 years of waiting. Hollow Knight Silksong releases on PC, Switch 2, Xbox Series X and X, and PS5 on September 4th of this year. My
Very soon.
And that is the best birthday gift anyone could ask for, in my opinion. But yeah, let's get back on track to the topics that on the list and wait for crazy in the meantime. Next up on the list is Wednesday, collaborating with the fast food chain Wendy's. This is really interesting to me. Now, give me 1 second. I gotta pull up something so I can talk about it a little bit more.
Wendy's nuts hit your face. Awkward silence.
Mm-hmm.
No reaction.
But yeah, so currently, Wendy's Happy Meals and like their overall theme right now is all based around the popular Netflix TV series Wednesday, featuring a brand new Unhappy Meal instead of their traditional kids meal, along with a brand new hold on, let me go into the actual Wendy's company website real quick.
Will McDonald's sue? That's the real question.
No, I don't think so.
The unhappy meal.
You never know. But there is a brand new Frosty flavor, which is Raven's Blood, which is, I believe, I don't know, actually. I don't know what it is. We'll find out. Give me a second. Which is a dark cherry swirled with vanilla Frosty, which sounds pretty good, honestly.
Well, that sounds good.
Yeah, a cherry Frosty sounds delicious. Oh no, my friend. Oh, that's unfortunate. He fell. But they could also get a yeah. There's also like special packaging for like their food, their little the sauce packets also have the brand new limited edition label on them.
Basically, collector's dream.
Yeah. The meal is called the Meals of Misfortune, which is so interesting. 4 Inferno-inspired mystery sauces. That is insane.
Is that
Okay.
basically sauce?
It's basically just it's basically Russian roulette with hot sauce. I love that.
Oh, that makes it sound fun.
Yeah, baby. But yeah, so this little this collab that they're doing lasts from August 4th until
Watch it say November 1st, literally a day after Halloween.
I actually don't know when. It does not say. It just says, "Hey, this is when this collab starts." That's cool.
That's cool. When you win.
It'd be nice to know when this actually ended.
You want to just predict what it might be? Like November 1st, literally a day after Halloween.
It does not say. There's no specific end date. Okay, that's fine. That works. So yeah, it probably will be around until October. So get it now while you can, I guess.
Predictions in the comments.
It's like, what do you think the end date will be? Let us know in the comments below. We also have another bit of movie news to talk about. Popular horror series that's all about brutal deaths. Final Destination is getting a brand new movie. Final Destination 7. It has been confirmed. Oh my god, I cannot speak! After the success that is Final Destination Bloodline. Now, I have not seen any of the Final Destination franchise. However, Crazy has. So it would have been really nice for him to be here so he could talk about this topic, but it's fine!
But
yeah, if for anyone who doesn't know, the Final Destination franchise is a horror franchise where there's a whole lot of really gruesome deaths.
basically,
Some of
100
them-
Ways to Die.
Yeah, basically 100 Ways to Die, but if it was a movie franchise.
Yeah, basically 100 Ways to Die, but it fills up the whole movie title, like basically a 2-hour run.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. There were some really interesting deaths in this franchise too.
Flips up an banana, breaks head on rail.
Freaking glass pane smashes you into smithereens.
So casually
It's,
walking down the road, and then a piece of glass from the building that somehow got broke, shard, falls down from like skyscraper height, and then freaking stabs you right in the middle of the skull. Just casually going about your day in New York, just be like, this is a nice walk. Suddenly dead.
Yeah. But that movie, I don't know if there's a premiere date for that right now. I would imagine not. But you never know.
Premiere these nuts. Absolutely no reaction, folks. This man has no funny reflexes, no gag reflexes, just the amount that would require focus of a true warrior.
I did hear what you said, and it was a decent nuts joke. I just am so numb to those jokes now. I just out one ear, in one ear, out the other. But we don't have an official release date for when Final Destination 7 comes out. However, we do know that this will be a direct sequel to Final Destination Bloodlines, which is going to be cool. So it should follow the same cast of characters, or at least some of them. I don't know. I haven't seen that. But filming is set to start sometime between fall of next year and summer of 2027. So we're probably not going to see Final Destination 7 until probably 2028. So there's a little bit of time before that movie comes out.
You know, it'd be a good title for it.
What?
Final Destination. And that's it. Just like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, just Final Destination. Okay.
Just Final Destination.
Just Final Destination. Okay.
You know it's the seventh one. Just Final Destination.
It's Final Destination. Doesn't need to be too convoluted. Just
Yeah.
Final Destination.
Oh, you want an actual title? Well, fuck you.
You want a title in this economy? No.
Oh, fuck you. No.
Yeah.
I mean, they did do Sonic the Hedgehog 06, basically. We call it
That is
06,
true.
and
They
they
call it
just call
06
it
because they
Sonic
just called it Sonic the Hedgehog. There was no other title. It was just Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah,
So we called
and
it
because
Sonic
of that,
06.
now people have to call it 06, or they won't know if you're talking about the first game or the crap game.
Mm-hmm.
Because they both have the
The
same exact name
3D,
title.
the 3D game or the really good 2D game.
Like, which one are you referring to, bro? There's two
What are you
different-
talking about?
Hey, I'm
Um,
just casually walking by, like, hey, guy, have you played Sonic the Hedgehog? Which one? The first one. There's a. Oh, you mean the 2D one? No, not that one. The one that really sucked. Oh, that one.
mhm. And
You
we
get
have one final topic to talk about.
Crazy's still not back. Oh no.
Well, he did say he wasn't sure when he would be coming back, so
Suddenly we end the stream for him.
I don't even know how we could do
Even
that.
though his stuff is literally in his room and he's the chairman of the
He's,
stream, so
he's
it's kind of
literally the
hard
one
to
that started the recording, so
it's gonna be hard unless we hack his shit or something.
which I have no experience in. So
Same.
I've been held up for 20 minutes. Uh-oh. Any chance you come back soon?
Honestly, in the middle of our talk, when it was like 8:05, I just casually checked the Fortnite item shop.
No, I might do the same, honestly.
While there's time in between.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there's a new emote. I haven't heard what it sounded like because, we in the middle of a stream and I didn't want him to find out I'm on Fortnite.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Like, I literally checked it, scrolled through it, got off. Kiki!
Let's see. What's the item shop look like? As soon as I'm done checking, I'll get on to the final topic that we have written down. Maybe if we have anything else we want to talk about, we might throw that in on the end. But at the moment, we have one more, so just sit tight for just a few minutes. Or I guess,
Trying to make time
I guess,
yeah.
yeah, I guess Crazy is probably going to edit this little mini chunk out because, honestly, fair.
I mean, yeah, it's just us fucking around at this point.
Yeah. Hero Academia.
I mean, hey,
Yeah.
see what happens.
Galaxies are back.
I mean, we already talked about every other topic. We're way on the last one for him to be with us, because otherwise it wouldn't be a very good podcast with us, just us two.
Mm-hmm.
Slurpee turkey.
Oh, and Marshmallow's back. And Stranger Things as well. Cool. Ice Spice. Champions. And that's it. Okay. It doesn't look that bad. I've seen worse, but
Yeah, there's been worse, but it's still kind of mediocre in a way.
oh, he's mad. Oh no.
Who?
Crazy. A man in my family for wasting 20 minutes. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, Crazy should be back within the next
Hey, have you heard what's
5-ish
coming
minutes,
to Fortnite very soon?
I have heard that Kai Cenat is getting his skin, and it is going to be coming to the item shop for the next little bit.
On the 12th, but that's not what I was referring to. I mean something sooner than that.
Oh, what's coming? What's
Here's a
what's coming?
hint. It's anime related. Here's another
Anime
hint.
related.
But what am I doing?
We're just punching the air.
Yeah. Punch. Anime. Ring a bell?
Baki?
One Punch Man.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay,
But
I
dude, it's the one of the most popular animes out there. Dude. I said, I'm a man. I'm punching. It's not one punch, but still. Bro's like, I'm a failure as a nerd. I must decapitate myself.
Sufuku. Yeah, One Punch Man. Interesting. Okay, that's
Yeah, yeah. The announcement
that's
was
good.
supposed to be either tonight or tomorrow for when it comes out.
Ooh,
Because Fall
interesting.
Guys actually is coming up with it tomorrow.
Interesting. Okay, it's cool.
We already got the beans for Saitama and Genos.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. Cool. That sounds interesting.
Yeah, so the Fall Guy
Is
beans for Genos and Saitama, they actually look pretty good, I ain't gonna lie.
interesting. I might have to take a look at those after this. Um, but I guess we could begin the final topic. Unfortunately, if Crazy's not gonna show up next
Can we do
minute,
like
I
a
guess.
5 minute warning for him? Just to give him
Uh,
one last chance.
if he's in a family meeting, we don't know how long it could take. It could take it. Oh, it could take an hour. We don't know.
Yeah, but that's why I say like a 5 minute warning. So that way in 5 minutes we just start the last topic without him.
Okay. Yeah, we could do that. If you want to send the word.
Alright, let me set like a little timer for 5 minutes. Did you hear that Silver Surfer was supposed to get a rap called The Reflector?
Yeah, I saw that. I've been keeping up to date for the most part on items for Fortnite that just never came out. So when I saw that like a few years
It was
ago,
a
I was so
shame.
disappointed because that looks like a really good rap, honestly.
I know that would have been perfect for a lot of reasons.
Yeah, like a
Honestly, the
pure
probably lost
silver
money.
rap would be perfect. You can match that with so many things. It would have been so nice.
Oh yeah, bro. Like, imagine having like Silver Surfer using that rap with no backbling, no nothing, just him and his rapping gun. Imagine being back in the Chrome season,
Mm-hmm.
and then you had Silver Surfer and his rap. Dude, you would be able to just straight up camouflage.
No, really though.
Right, timer. Let's go timer. Weird. Let's just.
All right. I have given him the heads up saying in 5 minutes we will start the final topic, which means we have 5 minutes to talk about whatever the frick we want before we start this final topic for the night. And then afterwards we'll say, hey, you missed out, or hey, cool, good to know you're back. Um, but yeah, 5 minutes. We've got one final topic to talk about. And it's a doozy. I'll say that now.
Slurpee turkey.
Why?
I mean, that's why.
That's insane.
I actually have a piece of ham. I'm making it look like turkey, and I'm just like Slurpee turkey.
That is amazing.
Itty.
I guess I should. I guess I could say this now. This is insider information. You're only hearing it here. I'm not seeing it anywhere else. But in a few months, I'm thinking about doing a Dungeons and Dragons campaign for the Buddies campaign. Like
Like a
either
solo
it's
act?
huh?
Like a solo act?
No. So like you know how Crazy currently runs the campaign, which is on Sundays.
As a DM, yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking I would do a campaign sometime later this year after that
But you're
campaign
the
finishes.
DM.
Yeah, but I would be the DM.
That sounds like an idea.
Yeah. Like I said, this is just an idea. I'm not confirming nothing. This is just an idea. I'm just talking. But I do feel like that would be pretty fun to do. I've got multiple campaigns I have in mind of what I could do. So I think it'd be fun.
Mm-hmm.
God, a lot of my friends are currently live at the moment, and like, I want to join you, but I can't. I'm doing something else.
They're like, hey, collab? No, already middle of something, bro.
Yeah, in the middle of doing something.
Yeah.
It sucks.
I find it like you must be pretty popular in the streaming thing because for you to say you have quite a few people live and then be like, oh yeah, they wanted me to join. And let's just like casually just be like,
I mean, it's not even that they wanted me to join. It's just that I have a bunch of friends that are currently doing something that is live streaming in a server specifically.
like not a specific platform, just like
Yeah, like
random.
not a specific platform, just like in general, they're like live streaming something.
Mm.
And I want to join them, but I'm in the middle of something, and I like can't join them.
Oh, and did I tell you that I got into a lobby with Ninja?
No, I don't think you have. That's insane. Okay.
Yeah, he killed me.
Oh, yeah,
But
that makes sense.
I mean, dude, it's Ninja. I mean, you can't blame
It's
me.
Ninja. You can't win unless you get insanely lucky.
Dude, and I shit you not, I was in the stream. I was not stream sniping. I wasn't trying to queue up at the same time as him. I was just playing reload
It
with
just
my
kind of happened.
friend. With my friend, I was playing duo reload. And I was,
Mm.
and then I saw the name Bearded Blevins, and I'm like, oh god, no wonder the
Oh.
difficulty spiked in this lobby. No
Oh.
freaking wonder. We're
Yeah,
like, yeah, that's Ninja's
that would do it.
brother. That's his username. That's
Mm.
literally Ninja's brother's username, and I'm like,
But yeah.
and I literally saw him live streaming, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna wait for it to be done, go back a bit to part where he's in that point of the match where I was in, and I'm gonna clip it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, hey, who wouldn't want to die Ninja?
Exactly.
I mean, dude, it's literally him. like,
Yes. Ninja.
it was funny how. Oh, there's the timer. I was like, what? And then the timer goes off. But yeah, I should literally have the clip somewhere on my phone somewhere. Like, it was insane. I was literally Night Conqueror and doing like soaring in the air, like trying to get away from him, and then he combats me to death.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh well. And then I go back and I'm like, yep, it's confirmed. I died to Ninja.
That was 30 fucking minutes of my life I'm not getting back.
Hey, he's back for the final topic. Her timer literally just ran out.
I am pissed at my parents for holding me for half a fucking hour when I was supposed to record this.
Yeah, it sucks.
What was it even for?
I was forced into a family meeting that I wanted nothing to do with.
Yeah, those suck. Those suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're on the final topic now.
Can I
Yep.
get caught up on the previous topics first?
Yes. So we covered the Instagram repost update and how I thought that was an interesting feature, and I'm looking forward to seeing what people repost on Instagram. We talked about the Roblox controversy and how that is a horrible move, and we should boycott Roblox
Yeah. To
because
be
that was
100%
sad.
honest, I am against the idea of having Roblox defending pedophiles, and the fact that they're banning vigilantes who are actually doing a good job on protecting children, that's just fucked up.
Yeah, it's bad.
Exactly.
And it
It's
is
bad.
so bad that they are being investigated, and there's going to be a potential lawsuit for it.
I hope the lawsuit's on Roblox and not the
Other way
vigilantes.
around.
Oh no, I'm talking about on Roblox.
Oh, good.
I hope they
They deserve
lose.
to be sued. They deserve to be sued, and I hope they lose.
Yeah.
We talked about the possibility of Dead by Daylight with Friday the 13th.
Jason Voorhees, and there's one thing I will add. Joey Juice Studios confirmed that they are interested in the idea of seeing Bendy come to Dead by Daylight.
Oh, that's okay.
It's gonna be sick
probably
when
be
it
the-
happens.
It'll probably be the Ink Demon or something.
It would make
But
a
if
lot
they
of
can
sense
add
if it was the
Chucky,
Ink
they
Demon.
can add anything.
Yeah, that's exciting though. I'm excited to see what that comes with.
Yeah, and I
Uh,
memorized that Wednesday is collaborating with Wendy's, which you have chicken
Yes.
nuggets, a spicy dipping sauce, and a milkshake.
Yep, the Frosty is is a cherry swirl Frosty, which honestly sounds pretty good to me.
I would try it.
Same here.
I would definitely try that.
I would
We talked about the
Speaking of Wednesday, I have like a cookies and cream cereal box as a collector's item.
nice. We then talked about Final Destination 7 being confirmed.
I honestly do want to watch the Final Destination movies to see whether or not if I'm excited for it. And I've heard people say that I don't need to watch the rest of the movies to understand what's going on for Bloodlines.
Yes.
So just basically just watch
Bloodlines
Bloodlines.
Bloodlines is kind of its own thing from what I've seen. But yeah, Final Destination 7 is a direct sequel to Bloodlines. So before you watch 7, watch 6.
Yeah.
We also did. You continue.
You first.
I can wait.
You first.
Okay. Well, after we did a couple of topics, we realized, hey, he's still not back. I quickly ran through 2 very quick. We did not go over them in that much detail. Just very quick topics.
What were
Just,
the quick topics in question?
Quick topics about the $50 upcharge on all PS5 consoles and the release of Hollow Knight Silksong being confirmed for September 4th.
Oh, shit.
Yep, and that's it. That's all we talked about. Just those 2 mini topics, and we got right back into the other topics.
And speaking of a quick topic, it's confirmed that John Carpenter was interested in the idea of Halloween being made as a video game. But we can get into more details about that in episode 21.
Ooh, that's cool. I'm excited for that.
And Hulu,
All right.
rest in peace because the streaming platform is shutting down in 2026.
It's technically just merging everything with Disney Plus.
Yeah,
Hulu
pretty much.
as an app is closing and moving everything to Disney Plus. Disney bought Hulu years ago when it bought Fox. I think that's when it bought Hulu as well. I don't know. I don't know the story behind that. But Hulu was under Disney's property for quite some time. And then Disney Plus came out a couple years ago, I think. I don't know how long. 7 years ago, maybe? I don't know. But Disney Plus became Disney's de facto streaming service. So when they saw, hey, we still have Hulu, they figured, why don't we just merge them together? Which is fine. It's just kind of
It's
annoying
dear.
that you have to pay for one service. Well, man, actually, no, it's not that annoying. It's kind of nice having to pay for only one service, and you're getting like this whole catalog of stuff. It just seems like we're slowly getting towards like a monopoly when it comes to streaming services and stuff. Like Disney owns a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
Sadly.
So
it
yeah,
just sucks to see that it's happening, but it is.
yeah, the big streaming services are now Prime Video, HBO Max, Netflix, Disney.
Yeah, and
Those big four. There's a bunch of other smaller ones, but those are the big four.
Like Crunchyroll.
yeah,
And Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll's there.
So big five.
Yeah,
Big five.
And I will say this much: for when Mindstorm Creations ends up having adaptations, like let alone shows that are based off of my projects, I would 100% be down to collaborate with Netflix, especially for Fantasy's Virtual Darkness, because I feel like that would make a banger of a Netflix original.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And there's like one, and even though this was unplanned, there's like a fun topic that I do want to add. So it's more so of like a little fun thing that we can do. It's not necessarily a topic, but what do you think would be a good IP for Halloween Horror Nights 2026? I say Stranger Things 5 would be a good one because of the pattern for season 4, to where it premiered in 2022 and then became an IP for HHN 2023, because we're getting season 5 later this year, which could be a possibility to be an IP for HHN 2026.
I agree. I totally feel like that's what they're going to end up doing. So I'm excited for that. Seems
Yeah,
pretty
same
fun.
here. And another
Um,
good IP, and if they were to do a video game IP next year, Resident Evil for the promotion of Resident Evil 9 or Silent Hill for the promotion of Silent Hill would both be good options.
oh yeah, we totally need some Requiem love and some Silent Hill F love, because those are going to be some really banger horror games coming out next year.
Yeah.
Speaking
And
of Silent Hill, it would have been nice if they made the PT demo, the game that they were going to make based off of. If that game came out, the world of Silent Hill would have been a lot different. Let me tell
yeah,
you.
it would feel a
Mm-hmm.
lot different. I do agree with that. And with that, because of the fact that Tyler did the outro, we'll let him decide who. Wait, no, he did the intro. We'll let him decide who does the outro.
One with the hands up.
You saying me?
Yes.
I did the intro last episode, so I don't blame you. Nevertheless, thank you everybody for watching this episode of the All Things Nerdy podcast. And in either episode 21 or episode 22, we may do a potential collaboration. We're not 100% sure yet, so it's a only time will tell type of deal. And for this episode, you got Ben, aka B Major, Tyler, aka The Dreaded Shadow. Ben came in a bit late, but it's better than missing out. And myself, aka Jason, aka Crazy Fox 2051. Sorry I was absent for half an hour. I love my family, but
It
I'm pissed at
happens.
them for holding me for half an hour. Nevertheless, see you all around.
Bye, guys.